Hi guys, I'm Kasha. Welcome to the channel, to the Wonderland. It is a coffee time and I have today my very own top 5. So today I want to talk to you about some of the best fictional duos in books. I decided to keep it only to 5 because I didn't want this video to be super long, and also because then you can participate and let me know down below which ones would you add to the list. If you want to spend more coffee times with me, don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you leave this video. First of all, let's talk about the trilogy A Study Interlude, and it is by Brittany Cavallaro, and I have here the third book in the trilogy. We have here Sherlock Holmes and Jamie Watson, and yes, they are the family from Sherlock Holmes and Watson. Jamie Watson has always been intrigued by Sherlock Holmes, and after all, their great-great-great-grandparents were a very characteristic duo. Even though the Holmes family is considered to be a little bit odd, and Sherlock is no exception, when Jamie and Charlotte end up at the same Connecticut boarding school, Charlotte makes clear that she's not looking for friends. But when a student that goes with them to history class suddenly dies in very mysterious circumstances, they end up, of course, pairing up to solve the mystery. It is a great middle grade trilogy. Then we of course need to talk about Tolkien, because we have in The Lord of the Rings, of course, Frodo and Sam. And I know that not everybody has read the books because there's a chunk of book, but do yourself a favor and do read the books, because the friendship and the way that they work together in order to save everybody, it's just fantastic, and I just really love the character development there is in the books. And let's not forget that without their cooperation and with their efforts and putting their lives at risk, they ended up saving everybody by getting rid of the One Ring. My third pick might sound a little bit crazy and a little bit weird and out of the ordinary because it is actually from a comic strip. I'm talking about Calvin and Hobbes by Bill Watterson. So I have here a couple of the comic compilations, and these two are amazing, and every kid should read these stories. Well, every kid and every adult, because let's be honest, in these books there are many things that can only be understood by adults. They can be best friends, allies, or also enemies, and the dynamic and the chemistry that they have, it's just sublime. If you don't know about this comic strip, I totally recommend it to you. It's basically the story of Calvin, and Calvin is this kid that has this tiger, and it is kind of like a, like a tiger plushie, and he has all of these fantasies and adventures in his head as he lives with his tiger, and he always thinks that he is alive, that he's a regular tiger, and it's just fantastic. I love it, and it's one of my favorite comic strips ever. Next we have Katniss and Peeta from The Hunger Games. And to be honest, I could have also picked Gabe for this, Gabe and Katniss, but the connection that Peeta and Katniss are kind of forced to make, and they go from being enemies to kind of allies. The relationship that she has with Peeta is more kind of morphing and changing throughout the 3 books, and it just makes it kind of feel like a more deep relationship. They have to go through so much together, and sometimes you wonder, are they best friends? Are they enemies now? But in the end, they have each other's backs. And the last duo that we have, it is from The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak, and those are the main characters, Rudy and Lisa. It is